So a quick advanced topic we want to bring up are picture styles or picture profiles. Depending on the camera manufacturer you have, these might be called different things. What they are though, are basically different ways that your camera reads contrast, saturation, and sharpness. Some cameras will also have color tone. So what you're effectively doing with these different picture profiles are adjusting how saturated your picture looks, how contrasty it is, and how sharp it is. And this is all being processed within the camera. So if you're shooting RAW, this won't end up being in your end photo. But if you're shooting JPEG, this will be part of the photo that is taken. So let's run through these different picture profiles just to see sort of what the general differences are, at least for this Canon camera. So first up, we have auto. And auto is just kind of going to be, it's going to best fit for the situation that the camera thinks will look best for you. So let's take a picture with that. And now let's go over and switch to standard. Now standard is meant for sort of just a most general look. It's going to look sort of similar to the Canon typical color profile. Now let's go over to portrait mode, and this is ideal for people. This is ideal for making skin look a little bit smoother, nothing too contrasty or too sharp. Really, it should be a little bit more flattering for fill. All right, so now let's switch over to landscape. Landscape is going to be a little bit sharper. It's going to be a little bit more saturated. It's really meant to make those landscapes look really good. Of course, we're just taking photos of Phil, so we'll see what this does to him. You can see it's a little bit more saturated. And then there's neutral. Neutral is meant for editing. It's taking down that saturation, making it a little bit less contrasty, maybe making the image look a little bit flatter in terms of color and sharpness and all this. Lastly, we have monochrome. So this basically takes out all the saturation and enables you to shoot in black and white. So depending on the camera you have, there might be other options in there, or maybe you don't have some of these, but typically portrait, landscape, neutral, or some sort of flat is going to be part of these picture profiles. And really they're just a way for you to customize the look of your camera. Within this camera and within many cameras, there's also going to be typically around 3 different customizable scene settings or picture styles. And within these, you can choose what saturation, what contrast, what sharpness you prefer for your images. So if you can, go into your camera, play around with these, find out what you like most, depending on, maybe for portraits, you like it a little bit more contrasty, or maybe you like it less contrasty. It really comes down to what you prefer.